Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Dr. John from the Oak Lane Wellness Clinic. It's such a pleasure to have you with me today. I want to start with a question I hear often in my practice. Dr. John, I buy good, healthy food. I really try to eat well, but sometimes I feel like I'm not getting the most out of it. Is there something I'm missing? It's a wonderful question, and you are absolutely not alone in asking it. The truth is, how we store our food can be just as important as what food we buy. Our bodies' needs change as we get older. That's completely natural. And sometimes, a few simple adjustments in the kitchen can make a world of difference in our digestion, our energy levels, and even how much we enjoy our meals. Think of it like being a savvy gardener. You wouldn't store all your seeds in the same way, would you? Some need a cool, dark place. Others need to stay dry. It's not about dangerous seeds versus safe seeds. It's about understanding what each one needs to thrive. Our food is exactly the same way. Today, we're not going to create a list of forbidden foods. Instead, we'll explore what I call the savvy kitchen swaps. We'll look at 9 common food storage habits and discover simple, science-backed upgrades to help you get more flavor and more nutrients from your everyday foods. This is about empowering you, not scaring you. Let's become savvy kitchen managers together. Let's start with a classic situation that happens in kitchens everywhere. Storing bread in the refrigerator to keep it fresh longer. Now, this seems perfectly logical, doesn't it? We want our bread to last. But here's what happens. The cold temperature actually causes something called retrogradation. Don't worry about that fancy word. It simply means the starch molecules in the bread stiffen up. This makes the bread go stale faster. More importantly for us, it makes it harder for our bodies to digest properly. For those of us with more experienced digestive systems, this can lead to uncomfortable bloating and gas after meals. Nobody wants that. The savvy swap is beautifully simple. Store your bread in a cool, dark pantry or a bread box. It will taste better and be much kinder to your gut. For long-term storage, your freezer is actually your best friend. Just toast the bread directly from frozen when you're ready to enjoy it. The same principle applies to potatoes. When potatoes get cold, their starches convert to sugars. This isn't ideal, especially when we cook them at high heat. The savvy swap here is to keep your potatoes in a paper bag. Store them in a cool, dark pantry away from onions. They'll stay fresh and cook up beautifully. And what about bananas? The refrigerator stops their ripening process completely. This turns the peel black and makes the inside mushy and unappetizing. The savvy swap is simple. Keep them on your counter where they can ripen naturally. Once they reach that perfect ripeness, peel them and pop them in the freezer. They make the most delicious smoothie ingredients you can imagine. Here's what I love about these swaps. Your food tastes better. Your digestion feels more comfortable, and you're working with your body's natural processes instead of against them. Think of your kitchen as a partnership with your digestive system. When you store starches properly, you're setting both yourself and your food up for success. Now let's talk about keeping our beautiful, fresh produce vibrant and flavorful. This is where we can really make our meals shine. Many of us automatically put tomatoes in the refrigerator. It feels like the right thing to do, doesn't it? We want to keep them fresh. But here's what happens. The cold temperature actually stops the enzymes that create that wonderful, summery tomato flavor we all love. It changes their texture, making them mealy. It can even reduce their vitamin C content. You're missing out on the very best part of your tomatoes. The savvy swap is honestly a joy for your taste buds. Keep your tomatoes in a bowl on the countertop. They'll continue to ripen slowly. Their flavor will deepen and develop, and they'll be ready to enjoy at their absolute peak. You'll taste the difference immediately. It's like rediscovering what tomatoes are supposed to taste like. Now, let's talk about something that might surprise you. Flavored yogurt. It seems like such a healthy, convenient choice. We see all those labels talking about probiotics and gut health. However, many flavored yogurts are packed with more sugar than a donut. That's not an exaggeration. This sugar can actually disrupt the very gut health we're trying to support. The Savvy Swap gives you complete control over your food. Buy plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Then, add your own flavor right before eating. Fresh berries, a sprinkle of chopped nuts, or a tiny drizzle of real honey. You get all the probiotic benefits your body needs. You control exactly how much sweetness you want. And honestly, it tastes so much fresher and more satisfying. Similarly, most bottled salad dressings are loaded with sugar, unhealthy oils, and preservatives that our bodies don't really need. The Savvy Swap is surprisingly easy. Make your own dressing. A simple mix of good olive oil, fresh lemon juice or vinegar, and a pinch of herbs takes exactly 2 minutes. It elevates any salad from ordinary to extraordinary. When you control your ingredients, you control your health. Your taste buds will thank you, and your body will feel the difference. Let's be honest about something. We all rely on convenient, prepared food sometimes. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Life is busy, even in retirement. The key is being smart about how we handle these foods. Deli meats are incredibly convenient for quick sandwiches and salads. The thing to be mindful of is that they're often very high in sodium and preservatives. These help keep them fresh in the store, but they can leave us feeling bloated and overly thirsty. Here's a fantastic Savvy Swap that many of my patients love. At the beginning of each week, roast a small chicken breast or turkey breast. It's simpler than you might think. Then slice it yourself for sandwiches and salads throughout the week. It's often less expensive than deli meat. It tastes incredibly fresh. And you're in complete control of all the ingredients that go into your food. Let's talk about condiments for a moment. Soy sauce and many other condiments are what I call sodium bombs. They can really add up throughout the day. The Savvy Swap is being mindful of portions. Consider upgrading to low-sodium versions when possible. Or try coconut aminos, which have a similar umami flavor with much less sodium. Here's an interesting tip. Try storing these condiments in your pantry instead of your refrigerator door. When they're not right at eye level every time you open the fridge, you might find yourself using them more consciously. Now, this next swap is our most important food safety guideline. Never, ever store leftover canned food in the original metal can. This is especially important with tuna and other canned proteins. Once a can is opened, the metal can react with both the food and the air. This can affect both taste and safety. The Savvy Swap is immediate and crucial. Always transfer any leftovers from a can into a sealed glass container before refrigerating. Use these leftovers within a day or two for the best quality and safety. This isn't about being paranoid. It's about being smart and taking good care of ourselves. Small changes in how we handle prepared foods can make a big difference in how we feel. Let me tell you about my patient, Arthur. He's a 70-year-old retired history teacher with such a warm personality. Arthur loves to cook. It's one of his great pleasures in retirement, but he came to see me feeling really discouraged. "John," he said, "I spend good money on quality food. I really try to eat well, but by the time I actually eat it, everything tastes so bland, and I've been feeling bloated and tired after almost every meal. I don't understand what's happening." We decided to do what I call a kitchen audit together. It was quite revealing. His beautiful, ripe tomatoes were sitting in the refrigerator. His fresh bread was there too, getting stale faster than it should. He was using bottled ranch dressing on all his salads, and he'd often leave half a can of tuna in the refrigerator for several days in the original can. We decided to try just 3 Savvy Swaps to start. Nothing overwhelming. Just 3 simple changes. First, Arthur moved his tomatoes and bread to the counter. Second, he started making his own simple vinaigrette with olive oil and lemon juice. Third, he bought a few small glass containers specifically for transferring any canned leftovers. 3 changes, that's it. Arthur came back to see me about a month later, and I have to tell you, he was absolutely beaming. His whole energy was different. "Doctor, John," he said, "it's like I have a completely new kitchen. My salads taste alive again. The bread is actually delicious. But here's the biggest thing, that sluggish, bloated feeling I had after lunch every day. It's just gone. I have so much more energy for my afternoon walks." His best quote was this: "I realized I wasn't just storing food. I was caring for it, and in return, it's caring for me." What a beautiful insight from a wise man. Arthur's story shows us the real power of these gentle shifts in how we think about our food. It's not about perfection, it's about partnership. Let me recap the core ideas we've covered today. For better nutrition and taste, take control of your own ingredients by swapping processed items for simple, homemade versions. For safety and purity, always transfer any canned leftovers to clean glass containers. These aren't radical changes. They're wise adjustments that honor both your food and your body. So, what's our takeaway from all of this? My invitation to you is beautifully simple. Be curious about your own kitchen. Be gentle with yourself as you experiment. Pick just one savvy swap that really resonated with you today. Try it this week. See if you notice a difference in how your food tastes or how you feel after eating. Think of it as a gentle experiment, not a test you can pass or fail. Maybe you'll start with moving your tomatoes to the counter. Maybe you'll try making your own salad dressing. Maybe you'll invest in a few glass containers for leftovers. Whatever speaks to you is the right place to start. And if you're willing, please share your own kitchen wisdom in the comments below. What's one food storage tip or cooking trick you've learned over the years that has made a real difference for you? Your experience is truly a gift to our entire community here. I learn so much from the people I work with. Your practical wisdom, earned through years of cooking and caring for families, is invaluable. Please remember this above all else. Your health journey is not about following rigid rules perfectly. It's about creating a loving partnership with your body. You've been your body's caretaker for many decades now. You know its signals better than anyone else possibly could. Trust that deep wisdom you've developed. True health isn't about having a perfect diet that looks good on paper. It's about having the energy to pursue your hobbies and interests. It's about having the vitality to spend quality time with your family and friends. It's about the simple, daily pleasure of enjoying a delicious, nourishing meal. It's about making your home a true sanctuary for your well-being. These small, thoughtful changes in your kitchen can ripple out into every part of your life. Better digestion means better sleep. More energy means more joy in your daily activities. Greater confidence in your food choices means less worry and more satisfaction. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I'm honored to be part of your wellness journey. Be well, be wise, and truly enjoy your beautifully cared for food.